unwaxed logs. The surf Nazis are going to go all return of Jaws berserk when they smell that cougar blood in the water. Get your happy on, bro, his partner said. Forget the two squids. Just wax up and enjoy the gymnosophical gyrations of that slammin' spanker. Gymno, said the tall surfer. Then, dude, I hate it when you take community college classes and go all vocabularical instead of speaking everyday American English. Just then, the woman deputy, a tall Asian veteran with her black hair pulled into a tight bun, moved ahead of her burly young Latino partner to confront the photographer, who reluctantly stopped shooting and faced her. "This is attracting an unruly crowd," she said. "It's not the time or place for a photo session of this nature on Malibu Beach. I'd like you to shut it down and take it to a more private location." As the deputy said this, the redhead was performing splits on the yellow surfboard that one of the male models had placed flat on the sand as a pedestal for the next flurry of shots. But when the redhead got into the splits position, she lost control of her eye patch thong, attached by a string that rode over her hips and disappeared between the cheeks of her liquid-tanned buttocks. When the eye patch got crumpled against her upper thigh, her shaved genitalia was exposed, and a cheer went up from the raucous ring of 20 young men, most of them in wetsuits, now completely surrounding the photo shoot. A salvo of lascivious commentary followed as the young men pushed in closer. "See what I mean?" said the woman deputy to the photographer. "Shut this down now." "About her thong," the photographer said. "If she puts one on that's made of wider material, will we be all right? I mean, I've been told that if there's a patch over her tulips and enough material in back so their cheeks don't touch each other, it cannot be considered nudity on a public beach." The giggling redhead, seemingly aroused by the male effluvium enveloping her like funky smoke, said to her boss, "You mean it'll make my costume legal if my cheeks don't touch?" And with that, she arched her back, grabbed a buttock in each hand, and spread them slightly, all the while winking at her play surfer colleagues in rainbow suits. Both of them had declined her offer to whiff a few lines just before the photo shoot, and now looked unnerved by her coke-driven behavior. The one in the lemon-yellow wetsuit whispered in her ear, "Gloria, this is not risque, this is fucking risky. We're surrounded by testosterone-crazed animals." "That's it," said the woman deputy as the model rearranged her thong. "You're in violation of the law. Get off this beach and stand by our car. Do it now." The photographer sighed in disgust, hands on his narrow hips, and gazed up, muttering to the vast cloudless sky over Malibu and the Pacific Ocean before reluctantly saying, "Okay, kids, it's a fucking wrap." "I was just getting into it," the redhead cried, snatching a towel from a folding chair. And though alcohol consumption was prohibited on the beach, the grungiest of the non-surfers were hammered, and an open can of beer was thrown from the back of the crowd. It soared over the heads of the nearest surfers, striking the deputy on the back of the head just above her bun of hair, splashing beer onto her tan uniform shirt. "Ow!" she yelped, whirling toward the mob. "I saw which one did it," her partner said, barging through the ring of wetsuits, running down the beach after a fleeing teen in a torn t-shirt. As a result of having sloshed down 2 40s of Old English and a 6-pack of Corona, the teen tripped over an obese, snoring tourist in plaid golf pants who was tits up and turning bubblegum pink under the late afternoon sun. The deputy wrestled the kid to the sand, looking as though he was trying to decide whether to grab handcuffs or pepper spray, when his partner, blood droplets wetting the collar of her uniform shirt, ran up and pounced on the thrashing teen, who yelled, "I didn't mean to hit nobody. It was just a lucky shot." "Unlucky for you, asshole," the Latino deputy said. "I can hook him up," the woman deputy said to her partner as they grappled, "if he'll get his goddamn arm twisted back." "I'm suing you," the kid hollered. Then, to the milling crowd of onlookers, "You people are witnessing police brutality. Give me your names and phone numbers." After their prisoner was handcuffed, they jerked him upright and started dragging him toward the parking lot. Then another of the grungier beach creatures, in board shorts, inked out from his neck to his knees.